So when my client said, so what was it? Okay, so that's the punchline. So now let me lead you up to that. So I have a client, this actually happened with a few people, but I'll just give you this one example. I had a client and she originally saw me for some pain, and of course we found mobility issues as well, and that's what I focus on. So there was a position that she demonstrated very low quality contractions in. So in other words, she's in this position and I'm trying to move a part of her body, right? So I'm affecting the entire body by way of this one limb in this case. I'm trying to push her and she's unable to stop me. She's like, oh man, like there's nothing there. When I push, there's very little back, so very, very low quality. So then I interact with her and we find the right amount of force in the right position for the right duration. This whole kind of menu of recipe rather of scenarios, right? And then when it's done, right, after we kind of do this and we build it up, we do this thing for a little bit, I then reassess her and rock solid, can't budge her, right? And she's like, she looks at me and she's like, so what is it then? Like she wants to know what I figured out that was the problem. She's like, so now that you did all that, and now that I have strength again, and now that my I think it was her shoulder doesn't hurt anymore, what is it? And my response is, it was what we just did, right? Isn't that interesting? Like we did this thing, right? We found something, I did something, we had a response, things changed, and she's saying, well, what is it? And it's like, it's the thing we just did. It's the fact that your body had a decrease of quality in muscle system contraction. And it's the fact that we were able to interact with your system and find the right dosage, the right ingredients of an interaction to restore that so you could regain your quality, and she interpreted that as strength, regain that quality and get the motion back, get the strength back, get the movement back, and the unwanted sensations went away. So what is it? It was what we just did. It's not some other thing. It wasn't like, oh, well, it's that this is out of place, or it's that was too tight, or it's that this wasn't activated, or it's that whatever you want to say, right? It wasn't any of these things. It was simply that she had a decrease in motion, decrease in quality of muscle contraction in the system. We identified it, we improved it, she's better.